Michael here from my parents' kitchen. Is at the time we're filming this, it's Father's Day, and we're up here celebrating. I'm actually making one of my specialty dishes, my oven-baked chicken wings.
These wings are sure to be a crowd pleaser at any event. Just listen to that crunch.
They're always a crowd pleaser, they're always a party pleaser, and I'm here to show you how to make them. Before we actually start drying everything off, let's preheat the oven up to about 400. Now it's time to get that moisture off the wings. You ever had those wings that are too soft and, mushy and you don't get that nice crunch? Well, chances are the reason why that's the case is because they weren't dry enough. So that is the opposite of what we want. So get them here. Get the moisture off of them. You don't want to put too many in there at once, just because if you do that, it makes it a little harder to dry them off. So do that. You might not get all the moisture out, but just get as much as you can. Okay, that's good for a first one. All right, next round. I mean, these wings are always such a crowd pleaser. It's funny, I made them for my wife and I, and she always enjoys them. Always reacts with a smile when I make those. So I end up actually making them, for Super Bowl parties and for family get-together, and it turned out it wasn't just my wife giving me compliments for no reason. I mean, why would she do that in the first place? They were actually good. People actually liked them. So they became a very requested dish at family functions. So figure they're nice and shareable, they're nice and easy, good appetizer. So we're actually getting pretty close to the point that we may need to change paper towels. So here we go. That looks good. Okay. Let's change paper towels. And gloves as well. Oh, my parents, more paper products. Don't tell them. All right, let's keep it moving. So that's one package done. Let's get the other one open. So audience, let me ask you a question really quickly. When you've had or experienced those soggy chicken wings, did you enjoy them? No? Is that a universal no? I thought so. That's what I thought. So just as a reminder of the importance of doing what we're doing here. Wings are nice and dry. But I promise you it's not quite time to eat them just yet. The next thing we want to do is to add the spices. Baking powder, garlic powder, a little salt and pepper. And that's it. It really doesn't take much else. So the purpose of each one, the baking powder actually is what adds some crunchiness to it. Garlic powder, pretty self-explanatory, gives a nice garlicky flavor. And then the salt and pepper does the same, just adds a nice little extra burst of something. We're gonna mix them together, add it before we dump them on top of the wings. The baking powder, you wanna add about 2 tablespoons or so of this. For the garlic powder, we'll do about about a teaspoon or so. We might even be able to add 1 more teaspoon to that. And then just a little sprinkle. Doesn't need too much salt and pepper. Just a little sprinkle of each. Now time to mix it all together. If I had 3 hands, that'd be perfect. Best way to put these on is you just want to take all this and just dump it on top. So that's what I like to do. So just dump it all on. And then get your buckled up hands in there and mix them up. Right in here, this is about 6 pounds of chicken wing. For 6 people, should be more than enough. All right, now time to put them on the tray. I'm gonna start laying them out on the other one. While we were in the midst of doing all of that, I heard the oven beep. Let's get it in there. The first side will take about 30 minutes. We'll check it again after that time is up. So the wings are still cooking. They're gonna be finished very shortly. So that gives us a perfect amount of time to make a delicious, wonderful sauce, the key to any good wing. For me, I just a few basic ingredients for this. I like some general basic hot sauce, a little butter, honey, brown sugar. First step is to melt the butter. You can never have too much butter, right? Right? So just a little tip for you. Always keep it on low when you're melting butter, and do try to keep an eye on it as much as you can. What a multitasker I am. Butter's melting. Now we'll do the sauce. For the amount of people we're going to have, I think about a full cup is good. I realize let's shake it up a little first. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. All right. About a cup of sauce. Smell the wings. They smell pretty wonderful. I wish we could transfer the smell across the screen to you. You're just going to have to try to make these wings yourself, and you'll experience it. So we'll do about 2 tablespoons of honey or so. That's what I like to use it for. Honey and the other ingredient, the brown sugar. Now some brown sugar. Shout out to my mom for keeping the brown sugar like this and not having it congeal like it does in our house, and it makes it hard to scoop it out. But there we go. Brown sugar. All right, so let's stir this up. It looks pretty well mixed. Let's just get the butter. All right, that looks pretty beautiful to me. What do you think, sauce-loving wife? Beautiful? Yeah, that's an affirmative from her. All right, let's try. Oh, that's wonderful. That's really good. Buttery, peppery, all those flavors. The honey, the brown sugar, hot sauce, and the butter. It all goes together perfectly. Now it's time to sauce them and serve them. Yeah, it feels pretty crunchy. All that's left to do is try one. Cheers. Oh. Messy. No, eating wings is messy work. Oh, this is delicious. You can hear the crunch. You can feel the crunch when you chew, and you can probably hear the crunch through the camera. It's awesome. I mean, that baking powder really does its job. You can taste everything, though. You can taste the garlic powder. You can taste the salt and pepper. You can taste the wing sauce. You can taste the butter. You can taste the honey. You can taste the brown sugar. Just everything comes together in this one little bite on this wing that I feel like for something that was made in the oven could pass for something that you'd have in a pub somewhere. It's wonderful. So the wings are all set to go. They have been properly sauced, and now it's time to serve them. I want to thank you for watching sincerely. If you have any questions for us or want to communicate, you can be sure to give us a comment. If you want to support the channel, you can like our video or even subscribe so you don't miss out on any content.